Hey guys, you won't believe this! Do you remember the banana thing from 2 weeks ago? You won't believe what I just heard! I don't understand artists.
Hello everybody, welcome to your creative artist class. Today we are going to learn about a very interesting and maybe fun artistic movement, which is called found object. I think Paul already saw the images and he was very confused. That's why his reaction at the beginning of the video. But we will do the next exercise. I will show you some images and you will answer in loud voice if you consider that those images are art or are not.
Okay, I need to stop in this one. If you answer to this with a no, si respondiste que este mingitorio no era arte, pues estás equivocado. Yo tampoco lo podía creer. De hecho sigo muy confundido. Pero ya no interrumpo. Sigamos.
En realidad es muy bueno que Paul nos haya interrumpido justo en esta imagen. ¿Estás listo para escuchar una historia?
We need to talk about this man. Necesitamos hablar de este hombre. His name was Marcel Duchamp, and as many other artists from his time, he was kind of bored of seeing always the same kinds of art in museums, like classical paintings or classical sculptures. And he was also very sarcastic, and he was also a funny man.
One day in Paris, the capital of the art in the world, many artists used to celebrate an exposition of the most important art pieces of the world. One of those artists, Marcel Duchamp, bought an urinal that is like a toilet for men. He sent it to the exposition, and he was rejected by the judges of that exhibition. Despite this, the urinal was exposed under the title of the fountain.
At the first moment, people was scandalized by this. How could a toilet be in a museum? Marcel Duchamp probably was bursting out laughing somewhere in that exhibition. Yes, it is a true story.
But the most incredible thing about this, and what I cannot believe, is that the fountain of Marcel Duchamp is considered the first piece of a type of art that is called found object. Found object art uses objects that are already done. This means that the artist didn't create them from zero. Maybe they only went to the nearest store and bought them.
Today, Marcel Duchamp is considered one of the most iconic artists of his time, not only for his crazy toilet, but also for some other many pieces that we will be analyzing in the next videos. And yes, the fountain is considered for many important people in the world of artists as the most important art piece of the 20th century. Yes, crazy, isn't it?
You see? I quit, Miss Naomi. I quit. Humans are so strange.
Okay, meanwhile we try to calm Paul. Start to solve in your book the page 133. There you have some questions that you can answer based on the information we just gave you. Do you think the fountain of Duchamp is art? Why or why not?
From this found object movement, it emerged three different kinds of movements. Let's see. The first one is called ready-made, and it is exactly what Duchamp did. Artists usually use common objects and give them a completely different meaning.
The second one is called art povera, and its main characteristic is to use materials from everyday life and that are not useful anymore. This can use bags or ropes or bottles or sometimes things that may be considered garbage.
Finally, the assemblage is a more complex category, where artists join together different objects that may not have any connection between them, for creating something completely new. With all this information now, you can answer the questions from page 134 by looking at the next two images.
And in page 135, imagine you are going to create a piece of found object art. What would you use that represents the honesty? ¿Qué pondrías que represente la honestidad? Throw it in the space marked there. And now, let's go to the challenge of the artist.
Ok, ya me convencieron de quedarme. Miss Naomi me ha propuesto lo siguiente, y quiero que tú también juegues conmigo. Imaginemos que estamos en esa época cuando vivió Marcel Duchamp y que somos invitados a participar en ese evento. ¿Qué pieza de arte llevarías? Para revolucionar el arte, es importante llevar algo fuera de lo común. Así que, ¿qué llevarías? Acomoda tu pieza de arte y pon al lado un papel donde escribas tu nombre de artista, el nombre de tu pieza de arte y su significado, y envíalo junto con las páginas del libro a la plataforma. Esta es la pieza que yo elegí. Se llama Zapato Místico. No sé qué significa.
Anímate a dejar salir a ese artista que llevas dentro. Send us your activities through the platform before next Thursday, October 8. Envíanos tus actividades a través de la plataforma antes del siguiente jueves, que será 8 de octubre. Si tienes preguntas, sabes que puedes escribirme en la plataforma o en el correo constantinoartist@gmail.com. And that's all for today. Take care and we will meet here on the next video. Bye bye!